Howdy folks, welcome to episode 10. We're going to leave the cam off for right now because I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to go without crashing. And yeah, it keeps crashing on me. And it's like crashing the whole computer. I got to like power it off and everything just to get it to... It's really messed up. So, and I think it's a problem in OBS. I'm not positive, and I'm not positive if I've eliminated it or not, but we're going to see. So what I want to do is, first, I want to... we're going to go up to the... Whoops. I can't even see where I'm at. I'm like in the tender, apparently. We're gonna go up to the coal mine, but first what I want to do is I want to do this. We're gonna put on the brakes. We're gonna put the other cars up front, those two tender cars. Not tender, but the hopper cars. So we're gonna put the two hoppers up front first. And so let's go like this. We're gonna go forward. We're going to go forward a little bit. So yeah, this is like, today is Wednesday. I started trying to record on Sunday. And I've tried like 5-6 times. And I get a couple minutes in and then it crashes. Or 10 seconds in or whatever. But I'm not positive what exactly is causing the thing. Because I can play the game without recording and it's fine. So I'm not sure if it's in the recording software or if there's some Windows update that basically screwed up the Logitech camera. Here, we're going to do re-rail so we can fly because we're going to re-rail anyway. Okay, so let's bring this up here. Bring this up here as close as we can get it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to latch that one onto there. And then we're going to get this other one here. So, and then we're going to go up to the coal mine, and that's behind us anyway. So we'll do this. We'll smush all this together and put in the pins, and then we should be good to go. So we're going to put a pin in here. Now, last time I did this, it acted kind of weird. So we'll see if we can get it to work. But yeah, I was in one of the episodes that doesn't exist because it crashed. One of the recordings. This coupler went way over that one, and they were like, the coupler was here instead of way out here. So we'll see if it's going to do that again. But we just need to put in pins on those. Okay, cool. We should be good. See if we can get this to happen. And we're going to go backwards a little bit. So they did a hot fix. Okay, there we go. Whoops. We're just going to do that. We're going to go 3%. Here, let's get these. See, it's doing this thing. It's weird. There we go. Okay. Because that's what it was doing. It was giving me a hard time trying to drop it into the coupler. And we'll get this one here. This one. We want the back one. There we go. Okay. So those all should be good. Let's pull this forward just a little bit. Just make sure. We're going to save it here too. Save game. Episode 10A. There we go. Back. Continue. Okay. So, we're going to try pulling this forward just a little bit, just to make sure that we've got everything connected. Huh. Somebody's still got their brakes on. Oh, it's probably both of those cars. Okay. Let's... Because I re-railed them, I think it automatically puts the brakes on. No? It's just the one? No? It must be this one. Did I do that? Yeah, that's right. I did put that brake on. Okay. Cool. Let's make sure we can go forward first. Or we can go backwards and stop. Either way. But let's just go forward here. And we'll see what we can do. Yep, it's pulling. Okay, cool. So we're going to do this. There we go. So I found that one of the things I tried is there was DirectX 11 and 12, and I've screwed around with that. I also, it may be the encoding algorithm, or the encoder, codec, whatever, that it was using. It was using NV encode 264, and so I tried the 265, and we'll see. It seemed to not crash. I went like 20 minutes yesterday. I wasn't actually like trying to record an episode. I was just had it like recording and the game running unattended kind of thing. And it did fine, so we'll see if we survive here. Because the other thing that sucks is when it crashes like that, the file that it records is gone. It's completely gone. So it's, I mean, the file's there, but you can't, an MP4 has to, or at least with the H.264 codec, the file has to be finalized in order. It's kind of like when you're burning a CD, because you all know how to do that, right? It's like when you're burning a CD and it doesn't finalize, and then it like basically doesn't know where to do anything. So yeah, basically the file is useless if the computer crashes before it can write the end of the file. So yeah. But anyway, see if we can. Are we going uphill or downhill or what? I think we're doing okay. I think we're on level ground. Oh, you know what? I do need to stop before we get to this thing, because we have the same old problem that we had before, and I'll show you in a second. We're gonna have to fix this, and I'll save it again, and I'll probably stop and start the video, just so that if it does. Wow, man, those brakes are insane. That was awesome. It stopped. It like stopped on a dime. I'm surprised it didn't break all the things. Somebody was saying that it's like derailing the train when they hit the brakes or whatever, because the brakes. So they were having the problem where it crashes because the brakes are too strong. Here, I'm gonna do this. Let's go like this. Crashes. It crashes when you try to set the brakes, and so their fix for that is once again to make the brakes go. To make the brakes go, whatever, the other way here. To make the brakes go really extreme. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Okay. So we need to destroy that one. This right here. This is too close. So we can't have that sticking out there. So what we need to do is we need to put a piece of track, 3-foot rail, and we need to go, is that lined up? It looks like it's lined up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And we're going to put the rail this way. Let me see if this is still going to be out there. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. We're going to try it this way and see. But that should be far enough out. But yeah, it was... I might even move it a little bit more because that's not very far out. Let's try this again. But yeah, it's in my testing yesterday that was off camera, I drove the train down here, and when I did so, it totally derailed the cars when they got to this point. Let's go like this. Now we can do this. There we go. But yeah, it just needs to be out a little bit from that, and we should be okay now, even if we do that. Let's see. Wow, that's insane. Look at how sharp that that is not cool. Totally not cool. What is up with that? Okay, so this needs to come over a little bit more. So why don't we just delete this piece here? Let's go like this. We're going to lay a piece of track. Where's the next thing? Where's the joint to that one? Is it really all the way back this way? That far? Is it really that far? I guess it is. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back down here, wherever this joint is. We're going to lay a piece of track that's... There we go. Okay, it's out here. All right, that stays a little bit farther out. So we're going to need this one. And I think we're going to need to go on this side. Let's go like this. We'll get this the other way. Oh, that's why it couldn't. That's why the engine couldn't pull through the whatchamacallits too. Is this gonna Is this going to go the right way? You see, it's going to go the wrong way too. Okay, you know what? We're just going to go demolish rails. This one, because it's going to be stupid. And then we're going to bring this back down there the old-fashioned way. We earn it. Okay, so we're going to bring this into here. And then that's going to be, it looks like 0.5%. No, that's 1%. Okay. And then we're going to be out this way a little bit more. Like that. There we go. And then we're going to come in to this. How's that look? Yeah, that's way better. Okay. And our car should get past that because that's way past the ties now. But yeah, this little faucet hand, I swear I did that in a previous series too, didn't I? Didn't I do that in the previous this previous season? Whoa! If you right click while you're flying, it just, yeah. Okay, anyway. I keep doing that. I keep walking up, trying to get in before I enter the vehicle, but I don't need to. Alright, let's go like this. Yeah, see, these are just on the very edge. Just on the very edge of that. Those are on the very edge of the ties. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can get past that. These cars will get past it, I think, but the other ones, yeah, who knows. I just gotta be careful about how much I hit the brakes here. There we go. We're going to go slow. We're going to take our time to go past this for now. Once we get past it and we know we're okay. Oh yeah, we got tons of room, don't we? See, you can't see that little faucet even until you get close. And it's this tiny little iron pipe sticking out of the ground, but it's powerful enough to like derail this huge 23,000 pound right? Okay. Let me see. What is that about? About 11 metric tons, right? Okay. Maybe 10. Is that one? Yeah, that one's going the right way. Okay, cool. So we're going to start going up these corners and everything. So I think we need to make sure... Wow. That corner's a little sharp, isn't it? Just a little bit. It's not too bad, though. And I know we cleared out all the trees. But yeah, we're going to start hitting that 4% grade and all that stuff. So I think we're going to need to start giving it some more juice here. See if we can get a little bit more speed. We're basically going to come around the corner and then hit that uphill. Yeah, here it is. So we'll see if we can get the coal mine working and get some coal and bring it back. I forget who needs the coal. Is it the smelter? No, the smelter uses... No, the smelter uses... what do you call it? Smelter's before the coal. It's the next one. I think it's the ironworks. Really? Is this thing going to struggle to bring it up to 4%? It's not struggling that much. Okay. No, that's not bad. Alright, cool. We're good. So yeah, this is our... That works out pretty nicely. Why does that look like something... Oh, that's one of the cars that exploded. So yeah, that's where it went. One of the cars exploded from the... That's from the smelter. That was on the smelter. That's awesome. That's great. I love it. That car was at the smelter. That's where it landed from physics when I tried to re-rail one of the cars. That's all I did was re-rail a car, and they exploded. Well, now I know where it went. That's awesome. Gotta love it. Okay. That turns okay. I was just kind of worried because when I built this, it's just, we're going from the shorter cars. I got used to those shorter cars that can take a lot tougher turns. You know, sharper turns with them. That was cool today on the bus. I drove a different route, and one of the kids on the bus, for whatever reason, we were talking about air brakes and stuff, and I mentioned that trains use air brakes. I don't know too much about trains, but you know, I was learning from this game that I play, and he's like, "Is it called Railroads Online?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I watched this guy named Heiss who plays." That was pretty cool. I didn't tell him I had a channel. I didn't mention it because my videos are boring. Nobody wants to watch them, right? But yeah, I didn't mention it at the time, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, he goes, he works at the Colorado Railroad Museum. I'm like, yeah, I know Heiss. I mean, I don't know him personally, but yeah, I know who that is. That's cool. Anyway, let's see what we got. Everything. Yeah, we're right there. Cool. That isn't too bad of a... I mean, it's 4% for that little bit. That's not too bad. It's not too bad of a drive to get there. This kind of reminds... I think this is actually shorter than the... in the original map, when you had to go all the way to the coal mine. I mean, that was like a 20-minute drive. It was horrible. Okay, I think we're back on level ground again. Yep. Cool. Then we're going to have to stop anyway here in a second. And we will probably, look at all this room we've got, we'll probably make a big switch yard down here. And I think what we'll do maybe is we'll use this to slow down and stop. Or maybe not. Wow. Yeah, I guess we do need to stop here a little bit. So we need to get these lined up. And since we can't use any other techniques, I guess we'll use the shadows on the cars. That looks right. Let's see if that's right. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording and restart. So, yeah, you might see a little transition here. Alright, so let's see if we got... Yeah, see, it's that shadow. I was looking at the wrong shadow of the wrong car. We can take 60 rails. I don't think we made that many. But that's cool. Is it paying us for stuff? Yeah, it's still paying us for stuff. Okay, cool. It's cool that they've got the different seasons and stuff, too. Okay. I think they're going to add that in. Forward. So let me see. That's this car. We need to watch the shadows here. So that shadow is this car. I guess we can count from the back. We can't really even see where the back is going to be. So that's 2, 4, 5. It's this shadow right here that we need to line up with the front, and I can't see it because I lost sight of it because I had to look down at the brakes because there's no key for setting the brakes. Right? They really need to put in keys that you can use to increase and decrease the brakes. See, because I can't tell where this stupid thing is going to be. All right, so we're going to unload this one, and then we're going to come back a little bit. See if we can get this back a half a car length. All right. I even had somebody spotting me today at the high school. I had to move. I parked. It was a new route. I haven't driven it before. I wasn't sure where I was supposed to park, and I parked in the wrong spot, and so I had to back out and then park in the right spot. And I had somebody stand there and point it out to me, you know, and like show me where, or basically spotting behind me so that I don't run into cars and stuff when I'm backing up in the parking lot. They even do that. It's the advanced 21st century technology, right? Of standing there and going, okay, you're good. They really need that for this. Okay, so we got the last two shadows. That's this shadow and this shadow. See if we'll be able to see it. It looks like that. Does that looks like we got it? Let's see. And it's still walking really slow. Oh, yeah, the shadow was lined up, but it's still... Okay. That's me. That's totally my fault. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we're still making money here. How much coal is it making? 60 so far? Okay, cool. That should be enough for... Here. That should be enough for... whatchamacallit. Here, we're going to bring up like half a car length. That coal should be enough to fill up our hoppers here. It's going to do that thing where you hit the throttle and then you can't hit the throttle for half a second. You have to hit the throttle for at least 5 seconds before you can turn it back off. It does that thing to you, right? Okay, so we're going to unload that and then we're going to go back here. Whee! All right. And we're going to bring these back and we'll get our coal. And we should be able to get that. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to experiment with the camera again. See if I can figure it out. Maybe it's just the codec. But yeah, I upgraded everything, all the graphics drivers, all that stuff. You know, all those troubleshooting steps. But yeah, we'll see if we can figure it out. I think in the meantime, we may end up with shorter episodes, like 20 minute, 30 minutes, something like that, episodes. It seems like this game specifically, people like really long episodes, because all the episodes that are, the people like Heist and stuff. Heist doesn't do 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Okay, so what is our capacity here? 22. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. So we got to get down to 98 is basically what we need to do. Almost be nice to 99, 98. There we go. Almost be nice to be able to do two of those at the same time. Yeah, nice. That's how much is that? Wow. See, it's 11 tons. Is that full or empty? The capacity's 50,000. The weight is 20,000. So that should be 70,000. Why does that say 24,000? I mean, even in, regardless of whether that's metric or imperial, 50,000 plus 20,000 is not 24,000. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe coal is less dense. Yeah, coal is less dense than like iron ore, I'm sure. Okay. I'd be pretty surprised if iron ore were a lot more dense. Iron ore is probably a density of, what, 5? Right? Where water is a density of 1. I would think iron ore has got to be close to 5. I think iron is 5. I think rocks are somewhere, well, I mean, obviously it depends on the specific mineral, but rocks, they're minerals, Marie. Anyway, where were this is 98, 76, right? We need to get down to 76 instead of me sitting here counting like an idiot. Like I'm singing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 76, right? Yeah, that's much better. Okay, 22 at 22. Okay, yeah, see, now this is what I wanted. This is why I put those up front, because this trip back is way better this way. Let's go like this. See if we can make it back by sunset. Where do we need to get the coal to? Hold on. We've got the iron smelter. Refinery, ironwork. I think the ironworks is where we need to go with that, isn't it? Let's go like this. Let's go into the coal. It brought to the ironworks. Coaling tower. I thought there was something else that uses coal too. Let me see, the industries. I think it is in the gold thing. Let's see, the wheat farm. I don't think any of these use... Yeah, see, that does use coal. Okay. The water well, no inputs. See, the gold mine does use coal. So now we can open the gold mine, can't we? Cool. Beams, rails, and tools. Oh, we need to... Okay, so we still do need to do the other thing. Okay. And we need tools and steel pipes. Okay. Alright, so we need to open the ironworks because that's what does our coal. Okay. Whoops. Save game. Let's do this. Episode 10. C. I don't remember if we did B or not, but we did now. Alright. So we're going to bring this back. Whoops. We're going to bring this back to the, whatchamacallit. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go bring this back. Get up to 20. All right, yeah, we'll bring it back down by the depot because we're gonna need to go from up there anyway. And I think we should be able to pretty much coast down a lot of this. When we back out, we're supposed to honk. When we back in the yard, we're supposed to honk our horn so that the other buses know that somebody's backing up, so that we can hear each other, not run at each other. So I've been honking the crossing style. It entertains me. I don't think anybody else cares, but as long as it entertains me. This one. That one. Anyway. Okay, 10% brakes. Are we staying at... you know what? I'm fine with staying at 20 and not trying to tweak that to like 8% and get a couple miles an hour more and then fly off the tracks. So we'll just do this. Turn on the generator. Yeah, I had... I love that sound. I had... I've got MSI Afterburner running so I can track the... I can watch the CPU, the GPU temp and all that stuff too, because I'm like, is my GPU overheating? No, it's not overheating. It's not even getting close. So it's not that. I ran some benchmarks and stuff like that too. I tried to, you know, run it up, and it won't run too hot, so it's not that either. It's only when I'm doing OBS, so it's not like my GPU's bad. I hope. No, there's got to be something bad because the video editing software that I use. I cannot use the GPU to encode these videos when I'm gonna upload them. Like when I'm recording it now and then I like do all my editing and then render it out to the video that goes to YouTube. When I do that rendering, I can't use the GPU's. That video software cannot use the GPU's internal, whatever it's called, the NV encode. It can't use that, it crashes. It's always been like that. So, with multiple GPUs. So, it's not surprising, although this other one on OBS seems to be crashing like the entire computer, not just... Because the other one, it just crashes the app, and the app exits out, but it's not like my whole computer dies. Kind of thing. Anyway. What's interesting is is it freezes up screens. It doesn't freeze up the whole PC at first. The screen, all the screens go out, go black, and say no signal. All the monitors. And then if I hit Alt F4 a bunch of times and hit Enter so that it can like shut down the computer properly, like you can do with Windows, you can hit Alt F4 and if you get it on the start button, it'll shut down the computer. And so if I do that with the keyboard and I get the right key combination so that it actually does that, it will it'll shut it down successfully and not have crashed the PC, because when it powers back up it'll tell me. But you know what? It did last time I did that. Aha, I didn't even think about that before, but yeah, last time I did that, it did OBS did tell me that last time it crashed. Last time it exited, it crashed out. So I'll bet it was OBS that's doing that. It's not the game. Because I've never crashed the computer just playing the game without OBS recording. So it's got to be what it is. That makes more sense. And we're still doing okay on the H265. We're going to hit the bell here. Where's our bell? Where'd our bell go? I forget. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a little toggle switch. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? I don't think did they have a thing like that where it rang itself when you used the toggle? I guess they could do that. But I thought it was like the string. You pull on the string. I'm gesturing now. That's awesome. I'm gesturing the you know, honking the horn on a truck. That gesture. The one you get, the one you do to truckers to get them to honk their horn on their 18-wheeler. For those of you not in the U.S. that call them something else, lorries, or I don't know what you guys call them. The 18-wheel tractor trailer that we call semis here. People who drive them call them big trucks or whatever. Anyway. Okay, we are back. Almost. Yeah. We'll get back here, and then I think we can maybe go scout. We'll go scout the whatchamacallit and get a quick look. We can turn off the generator, too. We made it through the night. You know what? I didn't even get a good look at the sky during the night here, either. That was kind of a shame, wasn't it? Alright, we're coming back into town again. And I think we're going downhill a little. Alright, so we are here. We're just going to stop here. We can turn that off. Okay, so we are facing south. We're facing north. The ironworks is off to our right. So it's going to be up that way. It's going to be up. Oh, you know what? We already do have a track that goes to the ironworks, don't we? Yeah, because we made that for the iron ore mine. Cool. So what does the ironworks take again? Industries. Let's go look real quick. Ironworks needs raw iron and lumber. Okay. Because we have coal. We have a whole ton of coal. We need to get raw iron from the iron smelter. And we need to get lumber from the sawmill. Okay, and we're the iron mill, smelter, and the sawmill. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to the sawmill, we'll get our lumber, then we'll come back and go up, because the iron smelter is on our way. So we'll go up, and then we'll go to the ironworks. So that sounds like a plan. We're gonna... Let's teleport here and see what we've got at the iron works. We've got rails. We've got raw. How much raw iron do we have? 24. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so that's going to do it for episode 10. Join me in episode 11. We'll come get our stuff. We're going to go do all that. And yeah, we'll get the ironworks going. So yeah, join me in episode 11, and we'll see you then. Later.